It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back to the air, it's May. Completed to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The give now to Henderson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Maverick.
Going from the gun here. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll throw it here on first. He's got a man left. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
County Lions!
Back to throw now. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Warriors 7, 19, 19 Lions! Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He brings it in. He's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Brought in.
Complete to number 89. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the jump!
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready? Cougar 19, go!
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Let's go! 18 Cardinals!
3rd down from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Trying for the deep ball. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19.
Working now from the gun. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Start. Like it. Ready.
Running right. This is Taylor. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Unlock line. Unlock.
Going to the ground again on first. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Escapes the pocket. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Ready. Cougar 19, 18, Rodler, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Ready.
So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
18, 5 here. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
19 strike, 70 Lions. Let's go.
4th down, pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Ready?
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Taylor. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Number 11, cut 19, cut 19. Seven Pirates. Warriors 70. Steady.
It's third and goal, back to throw. And he will have them Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
Patriots 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
The stop made by Myles.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
To the air on first down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the go.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Roll.
They start on the ground. Taylor. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Drop 60. Drop 60.
He's dropping back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, throw.
On the draw, this is Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On play action, here's May. Has it downfield, working the left. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The 11-yard line.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
It's Henderson on the give, and he only gets this one down to the 9. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Pass play coming here. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Made a throw it. This is lofted deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Browns 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
18, 70, Timberwolves.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It connects on the deep shot. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Gillette after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Taylor. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
70. Mustang 19. Go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Tap the 50, tap the 50. Tap 50, Trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Crazy. What's that? Crazy.
May now to throw on 3rd. That one's complete, right side. Hit out of bounds after a small gain. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
May on 1st and 10. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's May on 1st and 10. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Dump off caught by his back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Again, it's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's the pistol snap to May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Browns 13.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
19, that's Panther 11.
Looking to throw. They'll dump this off to Sampson complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. that's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here, as finding our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it! Back to 6, go!
Starting the third with Taylor. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
19, 1. 18, go!
I'll throw it. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. That's a tackle. He's still going. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, trap 60, trap 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sampson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Patriots get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Completed to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes. or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Trying to sneak May. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Drake made the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Next, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down to be paced for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70.
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down.
70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw for it. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. They give now to Henderson. Again, he's got room. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here goes it.
Sticking with Henderson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
That's a 6-yard pickup. Second and goal, much closer for them now.
6-yard pickup.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
So now, here's third and goal. Here's made in the air, and it's incomplete on third and goal. Comes up empty on that one. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Buffalo 18. Back. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Here's the backup. First throw. Caught out left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
70 line. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Nick Ross there defensively.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 5 68.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring him fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL that are coming into a play or two and third down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Throwing is May. And this one is launched downfield. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Browns take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. First and 10 from the 32.
7 Virus. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Sanders now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Patriots football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's May. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
May now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
To the air yet again, May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 23-yard line.
To throw, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and goal.
Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He picked up 6, has him close. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Come on, man.
They'll run with Henderson. And he's going to pick it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots keep running away with this.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 45, Browns 13.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60, 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Sanders back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Forced that to his right. Shoots away from one. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Now Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, ready?
A go play action for Sanders. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out. He gets the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Ready, ready.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
70 range. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
65.
From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the step you trust the most.
And the defense wins this rep. That's sucked at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Play action, Sanders. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Tag. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
4th down. Pass coming. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will trail by 25.
Browns 20.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he's got him a 1st and goal, Brock, as he's got it all the way to the 9. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots started celebrating this win a while ago. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal. Back to Henderson. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
No way, you're kidding me!
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on fourth and goal.
It's now fourth.
The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Bronco 80.
Sanders going to look to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders on the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 27.
Cougar 19.
And the Browns first down.
He's going to throw here on first. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Patriots make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Indianapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
For a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now faking the give. Oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And 10.
I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down
and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Nice throw there by the rookie. And he earns his guys a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
19, Tiger. 16, 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 7, Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Colts. He'll be fly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts are struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. They'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Fires left sideline, that is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A loss of 2 yards.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Harrison Jr.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And you can cut like this guy. I'm not sure how you run. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, a troubling development here in this AFC title game. It is 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with May. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch. You need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Panther 60, Panthers, Warriors 17. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
First down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Trap 60, 19, Tiger, 18, Russell, 18, Larry, Mustang 19. Street, Street.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st
It's
and
not
10
often, Mike, that
at the
everything breaks
46
right
yard line.
for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
18 on the play. 1st down, New England.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
By Grant Delta. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Colts' 19-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running, and a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. The Patriots out on top. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, it's May. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! 19 seconds, 19 seconds. Come on, go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Maynard on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Now pass deep from McLaurin. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 50 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Out comes Sly for the extra point.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Colts move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Patriots 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
And the Patriots,
a pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43. Here's 2nd and 1. They motion a receiver right. We'll go with the drop play here on 2nd down.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Third and a yard. Out of the gun, here's May. Now he's just going to flip this forward. Searching for some kind of seeds to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big gainer for Indianapolis. An even 40 yards. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to throw again. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Let's knock
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Indy. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Patriots 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
On play action, here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing right, it's taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's May again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes.
This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Slide at the point, up and good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Patriots.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
We'll go play action with May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. May going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This one complete, right side. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, New England.
28-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Beyond the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, it's May. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Working out of the gun, it's May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards.
Let's go. Go.
Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 1 yard gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain with his tight end.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
May now on 1st and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
At the 20-yard line.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now is May. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And unfortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. He'll drop the throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
The 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the Patriots' 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. Slides extra point up and good. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
Patriots 34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 7-yard
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Critical
line.
3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll go right and find his running back.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold the ready. 70 range. 70 range. Dragon 60. 60 bison. 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. Go.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the Colts
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up second and
so they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Up the middle, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
70 Lions. Check. Dragon 60. Chap 60.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Third down and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 25, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indy. Out comes Sly for the extra point. And good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once more, it's Anderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here we go. One final play. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So it's a win for the Colts as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.